Okay, so I am in the dreaded quiet room, but actually I don't dread this room. I don't dread this silence. I've just gotten used to it now. I have two sounds. You could kind of say I have a little bit stronger one in my right ear right now, and a little bit weaker sound in my left ear, but it's definitely two distinct sounds. But I don't really usually take the time to think about it, you know. But when I first got tinnitus, this would have been very difficult for me just to accept that I have this sound all the time. Now, as you can see, I don't really like attach a negative emotion about it. I mean, sure, it'd be nice if it were to go away, but it's not going away. I will maintain a positive attitude that maybe it will go away, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't benefit me for it to bother me. There's not anything that I could do about it to make it go away that I am aware of at this time. So by me thinking about it all the time, that does not serve me. That does not help me. So normally I would have some background noise, but I would be fine as I am right now with no background noise. It's interesting. I was just listening. There's no other noise that I can hear besides my tinnitus. No airplanes outside, no fans in the background. I can't hear the neighbors or cars driving by. I just hear the tinnitus. and I'm okay. It's pretty loud, you know. But I've gotten to a place where I don't judge it anymore. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just my reality. And I accept it. And I've been busy doing everything that I need to do today and getting things done. And I didn't really have time to stop and think about my tinnitus until now. I decided I would go ahead and turn off the air purifier that I usually have on behind me and just listen for a little while. I do remember when earlier on, there was a tinnitus guy, had a channel, and he had these tinnitus meditations where you are supposed to get everything quiet and just listen to it. And I hated it. I hated it. Like, why would you want to sit there and listen to the sound of your tinnitus when you could have some background noise or something, right? Now, like, I'm the same way now. Like, why would I want to sit here and listen to it? But now, actually, I don't really care anymore. Like, it's kind of like it's my silence now. Yeah, I have the sound. So I accept that, and I go on with my day. And even if I am in a quiet room, I'll find that I just stop thinking about it. You know, I don't, like, I'm thinking about it now because I'm purposely thinking about it because I'm making this video and we're talking about tinnitus. But back to that guy with the tinnitus video, it's kind of like, he was like, okay, just close your eyes and listen and accept the sound into you or something like that. And I'm like, no, I hate it. I want it to go away. But now it's like, okay, it's not going away. And I can sit here and accept the sound because that's my only choice. But I'm not like in any sort of state of panic at all. It doesn't bother me at all. And I do find when I have other sounds in the room, it's much easier for me to tune it out. But I could also just as well start reading a book right now or play on my phone in some way. And I'll quickly forget about the sound, even in a quiet room. I could take a nap and not a big deal for me. So how did I do that? I mean, a lot of it really is my thinking. And most people get a negative thought about the sound. They don't accept it. They want it to go away. And they feel like it's something that makes them feel a sense of anxiety, a sense of that it's kind of like a madness or something, like, oh my God, make it go away, right? And, but that's a thought that you have about judging what it is. But we don't have to make the judgment that it's a bad thing. It seems like we must make that judgment, doesn't it? We must make the judgment that tinnitus is a bad thing. It's a bad sound that we should not have. But do we really have to do that? Is that necessary? Do we have to say it's a bad thing? Well, why do we need to do that? Why can't we say, okay, on the one hand, you could say, oh, I love it. It's a wonderful thing. Or you could say, I hate it. Or you could say, I'm neutral. You know, it's just not something that I'm concerned about. It's just what is. It is part of my existence. So I can hear the sound, but I don't have to think that it's a bad sound that I'm listening to now. It's not good or bad. And then I also have my tools, you know, like I've got my background noises, and I have a way now of getting involved in doing some interesting things like writing Chinese, or working on my business, or dancing, talking to my friends. So I don't really have a lot of time to stop and think about the tinnitus, except for when I'm making these videos. When I go to sleep, I just go to sleep. And I even sleep on my side, both sides. I have the pillow right on my ear, and the sound is right there. But somehow it's kind of like it's a background hum now. It's maybe the sound of outer space. I don't know. What does outer space sound like? But I mean, it's like, I don't think about it. I mean, I do have the air purifier on when I'm going to sleep, but it just, I think about other things because it's not important. But you see, when you make a judgment that it's a bad thing, then somewhere in your brain is saying, well, we have to do something about this bad thing. We have to fix it. We have to repair this problem. We have to find a way to make it better. And I guess for me now, not before, but now, I found a way. I'm better now. I accept it. I don't judge what it is, whether it being a good or a bad thing. Maybe in a way, I kind of judge it as a good thing because it helped me to learn a lot about myself. And it's a reminder that I shouldn't worry about things like this. I've got other things that are more important, and worrying is not a good thing really for anything. You know, you have to take inventory of what you can control and what you can't control. I can't control it. So, and I seem to be walking around and talking and, you know, doing everything I need to do in my life. So I don't judge it. It's just something that accompanies me wherever I go. and I'm happy, you know. So I guess maybe if I were to make a title for today's video, maybe we'll call this one Judging Tinnitus. Judging whether tinnitus is good or bad, or okay, I'll think of a title and then I'll publish it. I'm sorry, I don't always make a really good point, but I just try to keep talking about it every day to you guys, and it seems like you're appreciative of that. So here I am again, and maybe I'll have some awesome message one day, and some other days I just kind of ramble like this. But have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.